Bada boom, bada bang, baby. That boy show. It's 12:43 p.m. It's sunny outside. I got my guy in the building. Bovi, guys, let me just say this. I've been begging Bovi for months now.
That's not true.
For months.
That's not true.
He always gives me that line of, just tell me now. Tell me when you're ready. And that tell me when you're ready is a setup because they will drop on for your lab.
Right.
You understand?
It's up to you.
Because he knows say you they busy too. So well, it's up to you. What's up, Chief?
I did, man.
Thank you for finally coming through, man.
Thank you for having me.
You understand?
Really.
You know what? Let's even just start with recent stuff. My village people. Now in the odds now.
Showing in cinemas.
I swear. Showing in cinemas across
the nation.
Right. My village people. When did you start working on that show, on that movie? Sorry?
I think probably 2018 or 2019. I'm not sure now. But that's when I started to have the concept in my head. And people don't know where the whole idea came from.
Was it a sketch?
I was watching Twilight.
Okay.
And I'm like, I've grown up watching Hollywood and following their folklore of vampires versus werewolves. We have our own stories. We should tell them. So that's what gave birth to My Village People.
Do you know how far your mind have to go to think of that kind of thing? So okay, you know what? Maybe they make Thor fight this guy. Maybe we'll make our own people fight each other.
Oh yes, and that's what's going to happen if there's a sequel. You know, I'm going to bring Bon Basket. I'm going to bring Lady Koi Koi. I'm going to bring Bush Baby. We're going to have our own Avengers eventually.
By the way, Bush Baby is an animal. It's not a baby like a baby.
It's a baby with a big foot.
Don't think and don't think there's a maths that if you collect the maths you will make money.
Right.
Don't.
The whole idea is to spin these stories and give them a positive tune. You understand? To spin it like because Bon Basket, for example, was known for stealing children, putting them in a basket. So we're working towards now spinning that story and making it like a backstory. Like maybe he was kidnapping these children to save them, or maybe his job was basically catching kidnappers and saving children, putting them in a basket and taking them home. You know, we need to give it that spin.
Where do you think all these things came from?
I don't know. African history is mostly oral. You know, various communities.
They told us.
They told us.
They didn't write it.
They didn't write. I know many of these stories, they started to, when you tell a story, it starts to develop its own versions. It just spreads and becomes something else.
Yeah, because when we go carry and go east, go talking.
Yes, absolutely. They say, man, that guy. Some of the people we dreaded way back in uni, they're not strong, really. They're not strong. They just pull one stunt
where people see,
and
then carry the news,
and they embellish them. You know, so you're gonna fear. I think that's how most of our stories came. Right.
Let's take it back in time a little. What sparked the comic in you? Like some people have had it. They say they saw a certain person. I myself, I saw a certain person. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, this shit is kind of fly. You know, you know what I mean? Then. In your mind, it's there, but it's not as if you necessarily focus on it. Then when you get older, then the thing just click. You be like, this is it. So for you now, what was it? What did you see? And I said, no.
It's been very hard to trace it, you know, because I'm a very adventurous person. My mind drifts a lot. But the earliest I remember is seeing the late Benny Hill, the British guy, I think. And my mom laughing to what he was doing on TV. And she said, this guy doesn't even need to talk. He just comes up when I see his face and I'm already laughing. Yeah. I think that was my first introduction to comedy. So then I started to see, I think I stumbled on an Eddie Murphy tape. Then I stumbled on Night of 1,000 Laughs. And then I saw Ali Baba one time on TV cracking a joke about a preacher and interpreter. It really messed me up, you know. So I think those were my earliest introduction, you know. So yes, I wanted to be an MC for events and all. By the time I came to Lagos, long story short, I started to do other things. And then in 2008, I'm like, I'm done being shy. I'm done shrinking myself. I'm done being scared, you know. I'm done being timid.
Damn. I did tell you. All right, so you did all these things. You came to Lagos. You started hosting. You got out of the shell. I refuse to believe that Bovi was once a shy person. But it's okay. It's cool. Because I was a shy person too, so I believe you.
Right.
Right. All right, so what next? What clicked next?
When I graduated, I went for youth service.
There you go.
Standard in Kogi State. You know, I worked with NTA.
It's good. You guys didn't even have to go to war, so it's good.
Right. Right. I worked with NTA and I was a reporter. When service was coming to an end, my mom sent a message and said, come home, I got 2 jobs for you. One as a lecturer in Polytechnic, one as a lecturer in university. All you have to do is just pick. So because of that, I never went back home to Delta State. From Kogi State, I came straight to Lagos and started to squat with my uncle who was squatting with someone. That's how my story started. I actually came to this town MTA 100 and I never went back home. I mean, I went back home to visit, but that was the end of my room in my father's house.
It was done.
And, you know, so I came, I wanted to sell a movie script. I had movie scripts. By this time, I'm already writing. In uni, I sold a movie script. I bought Air Jordans and a stabilizer. Right?
How much you make? Can you remember? How much?
10K. The script I sold it for 10,000 naira.
Did the script go into production?
Yes, it did.
Title?
I can't remember.
Damn.
I actually can't remember. I think it's Boundary of Death.
So people actually have been reading your scripts.
Yeah, I had this. So I don't think this girl read it. She was my classmate. Her name was Pate Body. I think she's married now. At the time, she just said, "Yo, Bovi, I have money." I think she was dating her husband at that time. And she wants to make a movie. I said, okay, I have a script. They knew that I used to write, you know, in my class and all. So she never really read it because it was not even typed. Damn. It was written in this long notebook.
Higher education, yeah.
And so she took it and said, don't worry, give it to me. I wanted 25 grand. She's like, no, come on. She gave me 10K. Straight, I went to Worry, but it was even Iversons. It wasn't Edge.
You went to Worry?
Straight, I bought Iversons and a stabilizer.
It's crazy.
That's it.
I said that's so crazy. So you're RMD's PA. Yes. Obviously, with that, you met a lot of people.
Oh, I met a lot of people, but most of them don't remember because RMD was #1 African actor.
Straight up.
When he came in the room, he sucked the energy.
Damn.
He can come with 10 people and you will not see any of them. Damn. That's how powerful his brand is. You know, so when I tell, only a few people remember that, yeah, you are in this PA. Most of them don't until I tell the story. They're like, hey. You know, so yeah, that's it.
Damn, I remember this PA. That would have been dope.
It was dope.
That time.
It was dope.
I
even didn't have an idea how dope
it was.
I for exploit them properly.
Bro, like that's all in my head. I'm like, because I know Baba will have had the
all right. I used to have so many visitors in the office. It took me time to realize it wasn't really about me. It was just so they could see. RMD. Yeah. You want to say hi? Okay, let me go tell him. Albert, one of my friends from school way back. He's like, okay, come. How are you? Fine. That time, camera phone never really did. So
like that, yeah.
Not so many people used to take pictures. Those who had cameras and all. But yeah, that's what like. There was girls who used to act like they were into me. I don't know, say na ladder. ladder to the top.
I can't even blame them, bro. I can't even blame them. I swear, that's so crazy. Yo, okay, so 2 years RMD's PA. I'm imagining you had that conversation with him, like, bros, it's time for me to elope.
Yes, we had that conversation. It was a difficult one, but it had to be had. It had to be had. And he gave me his blessings, long story short. And he's like, if you ever need anything,
I like you, boy.
Let me know. I said, okay. The next year, I was already running back. Hey, bros, look, my money, this person is doing this. He's like, hey, okay, don't worry. I'm going to put a call for you. Put a call. One time on my set, my actors go on strike. Then I'm making extended family now. And one of the actors, it was a mutiny, right? And one of the actresses even seizes my laptop. And she's an advanced actress. So I go to her in his office. Like, I need money. He's like, come. So I get there, I point out this will not go wrong, but can you help me talk to this woman, please? He's like, oh, okay, no problem. Give me a number. So he called her. Hi, it's RMD. Okay, my boy is doing this thing. Please, can you? She's like, okay, let me call. I leave Ikeja, come back to Lekki where I'm shooting. The director is waiting for me at the estate gate. And he's like, what have you done? I'm like, what? The woman is livid. She said you are basically going to give the impression that she works on credit.
Yeah.
She is livid. The set is upside down.
Yeah.
So I go there. I try to talk to her and she blows up. Boom! In my face. It was ugly. And they ganged up against me. They ganged up real bad. And they gave me an ultimatum. You pay this money or else. They agreed to work. But they said by Tuesday, pay me money or else. It wasn't even in my hands. I had an executive producer, so she was the one dealing with the money. Anyway, that's how we started working. This is after they had stripped me naked with their mouths, everything. But that's where me and Lillian Esoro became like this, because Lillian calls me aside and says, yo, if you don't have my money, it's fine.
I got you.
And that just broke me. That just broke me, like, okay, at least there's still a human being on this set.
Damn.
I mean, the others were scared. I'm sure they would literally have said, you know what, it's fine. But Lillian was the only one who was bold enough to walk up and say, don't worry, it's fine.
Damn.
Pay me whenever you have the money. So, yeah, that's how I left doing that job and to start Extended Family, which I wrote, and they say the rest is history.
Big man things out here, man. How many, with the movie catalog and series, how many do you have under your belt? Roots, probably produced.
There's Extended Family. Mm-hmm. There's the Bovi Boma show.
Yeah.
When I rested Extended Family. That's for TV series. Then online, there's Back to School. There's Banana Republic. Then I have 2 movies now under my belt. First one was It's Her Day.
Yeah, It's Her Day.
And now my favorite.
Great movie, by the way.
Thank you.
Great movie.
My Village People.
I did tell you, I wonder how they stay straight faced when they are shooting you. I really wonder. So on the time, I know that they always the camera go the card go the empty because go the full because they go they laugh.
Then when they don't clear the card, they won't shoot, battery go die. Stuff like that. But we're professionals and we try. We really try. I mean, the first shot can get spoiled, but after that, we'll stiffen up. But most importantly, I don't take rehearsals for granted.
It's very important.
It's very important
because it makes it easier for you.
Yes.
There you go.
Sometimes I tell my directors that maybe we should know this rehearsal because sometimes
he gets
best.
Yeah.
The rehearsal. So
that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God! And now, but there's a new era of young comedians doing it.
Those guys are crazy.
Who's doing it? Who's doing it nice for you right now? Who are you feeling?
All of them. I feel all of them. So they are the ones I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what this one's trying to do. I know this is one is going to take time, but they're all taking care of different markets. Like these guys are on fire, When Sydney Talker started, I think Instagram was still 30 seconds or 15 seconds. So he perfected the art of driving home the points in 15 seconds.
There you go.
Mr. Macaroni came and gave us his own flavor.
Yeah, like as a blesser.
As a blesser, So there's a market for everybody. Nedu has like 3 characters he's doing. Yo, man, these guys they are like, I love what they're doing. Long story short. I love what they're doing. Zikaloma, what's his name? What's this guy? He has dreads too.
The Lamba King or
whatever.
What do they think of those things?
I love them. I love them.
Another thing I wanna say is, big up to every single comedian, yo. It's not easy. It's like, and with the country that we're in. It's like literally every time you go on stage, it's like you go in front of crocodiles and you tie meat or chicken on your waist because they will eat you alive. And you guys do it flawlessly and you've been doing it for so long. So Babami, first of all, shout out to you. You know what I mean? And you guys put so much flavor in everything we do. Because the laughter itself is the juice and the flavor. You all put so much flavor in everything.
We try.
Movies, music, you make so many musicians become, or no, I won't say become, stay relevant because of comedians. Because comedians stay picking up on them. The jokes be trend, and it's keep going, and your fans will remember that particular joke.
Right.
You understand? But I also want the comedians to also donate money for Two Faces mental health, because you guys damage that a lot. If you know what I'm talking about, you guys definitely damage that. But all in all, I salute you guys heavily.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you.
it's crazy.
I think comedians just mirror society.
Yeah.
You seem like an ignorant comedian if you get on stage and cannot talk about what's on everybody's mind. You know, so that's where we draw our strength from. We just want things to happen so we can have what to talk about and relate with people and all. So it's not really from a bad place. We're just giving you the news from a funny angle.
And they tell you,
I
I really like that.
Right.
The news from a funny angle. And you guys bring so much value to the entertainment industry as well. Like, it's crazy. The money, or how will I say? Let's just say that department of the industry, comedy, makes a lot of money.
It does.
It does. Because you guys sell out arenas too. They're out here saying, okay, O2, African Giants. Okay.
People want to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, and don't forget, I think it's part of our DNA in Africa to listen to stories. Remember I told you that our history for the most part was oral. You know?
Yo, you busted my head. Like, I don't go lie for you.
It's true.
It's crazy. It says oral. They don't write down.
It's true. That's why many things are not
It's true. Why? It's true because why they don't go write about Shango?
exactly.
All that action.
Exactly. It should be written somewhere. We should be able to find those books and say, you know what? Here's our national library. Let's go there. Let's go and read what was written in 1912 or 1895. You know, we didn't used to write.
1895.
There was a time.
There was.
There
There
was a
really
time.
was.
There was a time.
There wasn't Quilux then. You mentioned Hollywood. I'm guessing that's moving forward, the big picture. Can you like just paint that for us a little, like?
Thank God the world is a global village now.
Yes, sir.
So when you see when the likes of Netflix, the likes of Apple, the likes of Amazon, they are infiltrating our market now, it's because they know we have a story to tell. I think they've exhausted the stories, so they are retelling the stories. But if you want fresh stories, this is where to come. While that is going on, you see the likes of Wiz, David, Burna, the crossing over. People know them all over the world. It's because you can pick your phone.
I like how you arrange it. No problem.
I didn't arrange it
Yeah, no-
in no particular
Let's
order,
go.
please.
Let's no beef.
In no particular order.
it's
Don't
okay.
let's not even go into that conversation, please. Because I usually tell people that why are you trying to figure who is better? You have three.
Like, why do you need one?
Why do you need one?
You
to
have
be
three.
superior.
That is such a crazy
You
analogy,
understand?
right?
It's true.
It's true. You
Why
have
should
three.
why should I bother myself? I love the three of them. You
There you
listen
go.
to their music.
There
You
you
bob
go.
your head to their music. So why are you looking for who is the best? It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Absolutely makes no sense to me, you know.
So yeah, Hollywood. Sorry.
So yeah, I personally feel the first time I'm like, oh, maybe you need to be out there. And then it came to the point of, oh, maybe you don't need to be out there. They can find you from your work will speak for you. And then I'm at that stage now where you got to be everywhere.
You have to.
You have to be everywhere. You don't have to be like you have to be everywhere. It just depends on who's representing you, who's doing what, and who's doing that. And I know that's going to happen because now Hollywood is not about living in Hollywood or starring Hollywood movies. Hollywood is about your film being up there. The last Oscars, you see the winners, none of them really are Hollywood.
Yeah.
But that's the game they're playing. It's Hollywood. Hollywood is broad now.
There you go.
I like it or not. So that's where my mind is. I know I have what it takes to make the world pay attention. I have stories that the world will like, not just Nigerians. The world will understand when they watch it. You know. So that's the vision for now. And I strongly believe in it, and I know it will happen because I've never been a receiver. I'm a giver. I'm a doer. I'm a creator. So I know, like, when I went to Hollywood the first time, I was telling my friends, what are you people doing? Let's reach out to Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus. These are YouTube kids, and you are in the middle of the hot pot here. You are wasting your time going for auditions. Yes, go for auditions, but make content and put out there.
You have to start.
You have to start.
You have to
Anybody who's saying, Baba, carry me along in today's world is not even ready. Because all you need is this.
There you go.
This is a library. This is a bank. This is a camera. This is a TV station. This is a podcast. This is a radio. Like, you can reach out to the world with this.
There you go.
When we was younger,
you had to wait 4 p.m.
You had to wait. And any information you needed, you had to go to the library.
There you go.
And pray that the book in the library has not been borrowed.
Yeah.
If it's been borrowed, you would have to wait.
There you go.
You know?
That's crazy. Right now, the government that we have in the comedy world will be having a swell time, yo. You guys have so much content right now.
But we just can't gather thanks to COVID.
Yes, like you guys have so much content right now, so much stories to talk about right now.
Right.
I swear.
We do, but personally, I'm being careful because people are tired.
Damn.
You know, so there are certain things I really can't joke about, and I don't think this present government has a funny bone in them. You know, so they either just ignore or they criticize, and all. So I don't want to get into politics too much. You know, before this government, I used to yab everybody, hook, line, and sinker. Right, but now the way the government responds to other issues, not to comedians, the way they respond. Oh, Father Mbaka tried to, he asked us for contracts, we didn't give him. That's why, that's too petty. The other day, Festus Keyamo says, oh, see Idris is talking. He was texting me. That is money. The government is. You slap them, they slap you right back. Bang! They don't care. You know, they are playing the Trump type of politics.
Zero big brother swag.
Yes, like they don't care. You know, so I'm really worried. I just want things to go back to normal.
Yeah.
When I say back to normal, I'm talking about
the
ability to travel from Kaduna to Abuja by road without being scared of being kidnapped.
True that.
That's it. True that. As for events, anytime they tire, may they tell us. We'll go gather. After all, everybody don't they gather now. Government they throw away face like say they're not they see. You understand? Remember when they were raiding clubs at night?
Did you see that video? They put people on the floor.
They raided a joint I was in. I survived like this.
How did you escape? You jump fence?
I not escape.
Then see.
I couldn't. At my age. At my age and this stage of my career,
yeah, make they run.
I go on the. I just sit down there. The waka enter come. My guy went there with me base.
He leave you.
Leave me and ended up in Oshodi because he didn't realize they had surrounded the whole place.
Oh shit! They caught him.
Yes, they caught everybody down. Me, I just sat still. I sat still. They entered. My guy can't run leave a babe with me. The babe sat. So now when they come bring out camera, I say, wait to. That's when I go chill because everybody would think, oh, Bovi was rolling with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know? That's
another wahala. That wahala passed pass force.
Now. He passed force for house for they wait for me when I finish. Anyway, long story short, we survived that. I survived that. I reached out around 3 a.m.
My God.
No, because it's the kind of situation where I just couldn't now go. I had people who were with me. So I'm like, it wasn't just about me. There were other people.
Our own situation, we just they comot.
Like the show.
We just they comot from this road where the joint day. Then they enter. So let's say we wait 2 seconds and we just block the streets. As we see them like this, and we see the what? Call everybody with it and say, yo,
they are here.
You understand? But it was okay. They didn't really do much. They just, as they go now.
Imagine. Mine was even a lounge. So it wasn't a club. It was a lounge and hotel, right? They had finished. They had turned off music. Most people had gone. My guy, babe, they just bring fresh coal. Now shisha. I had paid my bills.
Fresh coal now,
Fresh
wahala.
coal. Oh. The next thing we just saw people. Boom. Then the staff started running. Then anytime I play that shit, my mind, I'm like,
Yo, Insta blog.
I swear. So I started making calls. I said, you know what? Tell these people that. There was somebody I called. I said, my life is in your hands. She said, why do you say that? I said, because I will die before I enter Black Maria. I said, so ensure. Now they are waiting. Everybody, like, some boys going to rake. For what? We're lodged here. Everybody sit down. I was just praying. The Sha didn't tell me to sit down. They didn't tell the girl to sit down. So that was my first sign that, okay, things are. So I'm making calls. I will talk to these people. I'm lodged here. Like, I'm lodged. I'm actually lodged here. I'm writing. I'm lodged here. Now, I just want to come down, come join friends. Now, be this wahala so.
Shisha.
Shisha, coal. Two cubes of coal.
Oh my God. 2 cubes, now should even land.
Mm-hmm. So my friend starts to call me. I don't take his call because I'm like, okay, he has escaped. He's fine, you know. And 3 a.m., I'm going home. And I call him. I'm like, you ran and left me and your girlfriend?
Now you talk some more.
I say, I'm in Oshodi.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He said, I'm in Oshodi. That when I went to the police station to bail some other people, he was calling me from inside the Black Maria. That he was seeing me. But that he didn't want to say my name because people had already been complaining. Hey, you arrested us and you left Bovi. We are going to social media. Yeah. So that's why he didn't
shout your name.
Snitch.
So he held you down.
He held me down.
So you know go best friend, boys.
I was in Oshodi by 8 a.m.
to take him out.
To get him out. Yeah.
There you go.
I was in Oshodi by 8 a.m.
But mosquito could still bite on.
Yeah. In battery died around 5 in the morning, you know. He paid to be using his phone.
Yo, everything is, bro.
Yeah. I just don't understand the degrading system of Nigeria and how it's normal. You get to a station or somewhere, they'll say, remove your slippers, remove your shirts. Like, I don't understand the barbarism behind that. Why?
And if you can't build them, they go say you guys buy soup. Say the person peace. I don't understand.
And I was not say you don't really get police.
I don't build people. I was a billing. Well,
we have all been there.
For BDPA,
yeah.
But I was the billing guy because I had a very gentle face. I've always had the skill of talking to people. I did it once. The guys where they there when I do them, now me they go because I just knew niggas that were just dumb. That used to just do dumb shit. I'm sorry, I just knew niggas that used to just do dumb or wrong place at the wrong time and stuff. Oh, he's how far, so. I will carry money, I will go there. Most of the time, now all those female police women, and they did the counter. What did they do for you? Mama, easy. You go dress well, talk to them. You go buy soap. They go say me, you go buy soap. You go buy soap, Lady perfume jelly, all those other soap. You put and you give them D29.
And then D20. And then they carry and go house.
Yes, now they go say you go sign paper saying that you can't bill person. They'll come bring the person come outside. They'll come bring the case. If not, bro. And guess what? The craziest shit, bro. There's a big sign on the wall that says bail is free.
It's free. I find those two signposts interesting. The one that says bail is free and the one that they write your crime.
Your crime.
When police embellish your crime for you, Jesus, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Arm robbery. That arm robbery if you see your guy where they owe you go vest.
Collect.
Season shoe.
You're an arm robber.
Arm robbery. You and person fight the right attempted murder.
Oh my gosh, don't kill me, I swear. My village people out cinemas across the nation.
Yep.
Are we gonna get it on Netflix hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully. We have to do cinema runs first.
Yeah.
And then before we talk to a streaming platform. The only thing that can make a movie go straight to a streaming platform is if they acquire it. And that means more money.
Yeah.
So it's about calculating, okay, if I had gone to cinema, how much would this have? Would I have made from the cinema?
Yeah.
All those things come.
Will this be in cinema for a while?
Yeah, people
Hopefully.
like it.
Yeah.
People like it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but when I mean like, will it be in cinema for a while? Because I remember placing a phone call to you about It's Her Day, and you were like, "Hey, my guy, except say you go Port Harcourt."
Right.
I remember I was like, "Why?"
Right.
So will this be here?
Yes. So the thing is, the only thing that makes a film go off cinemas is if the patronage is very low.
Okay.
So the cinema house is like, we can't be wasting our money on diesel.
Yeah.
The infrastructure when there are other films that can be this. So that's what makes a film go out of cinema.
There you go.
But when they took it out at that time, it was politics.
Yeah.
So cinema houses.
You really
fighting
hate politics, don't you?
I hate it.
You go away from it. Wherever the politics is at.
I hate politics.
Even church ones.
That's the worst. Politics. You see. Don't tell me this table is black.
It's not.
It's not. The truth is never really complicated. So while I understand perception or perspective, there are some universal truths.
There you go.
Don't tell me, when I grew up, the way I grew up, this is how. Let's call a spade when we see a spade. Don't tell me a spade is a spoon. So I don't like politics. I don't like.
Same here. I
don't like
political bone in me.
Nepotism. Oh, this is my brother. Come on. Who can do the job? Who's the most qualified person for the job? Oh, it's a Fulani or it's an Isoko boy. Give him the job. Don't say it's not from my place. Or do you get?
Please don't give Isoko boy the job because and I did.
Not Isoko boy the person.
No,
Isoko boy the tribe.
I know. Isoko boy the person. Jessica. I like that one. It's crazy. All right, man. Anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Thank you to everybody who's helped me in my career by patronizing me, who likes what I do and who spreads the word out there.
Yeah.
I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart because it's a symbiotic relationship. So I was giving, and if what I was giving wasn't good enough, if they didn't like it, they wouldn't give me back. They give me back with their prayers, their laughter, their patronage. So I'm just grateful.
Right.
And watch out for more.
Watch out for more, man. I always love that. By the way, we don't write the script. One guy in the dreadlocks.
Long one.
In Kiss for the movie too.
Kiss die.
Most likely your brother. Because he's definitely going to write yourself.
Gigolo. The guy na Gigolo.
Na Gigolo.
They're in the Kiss, and in spec now, 90-something-year-old women.
Chauffeur is
Genevieve or
No.
Motola or who?
No.
Adesua.
No. What's her name? No. Love me Jeje, love me tender.
Shafi Bello.
My guy. Hi. Yeah. She will. And I'm totally blushing right now. I'm dead. Yeah, it's a movie, guys. It's a movie. All right, man. Baba me, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Always.
Invite me again.
I will. Remember, subscribe, comment, Dada Boy Show. We out. Peace and love, baby. Booyah.